Okay, do you hear that? The geese let you know that, that we're in Smith Rock. The birthplace of American sport climbing, one of my favorite places in the whole world to climb. And this trip I've basically just been not projecting. I've just been doing kind of these mini projects that take 1, 2, 3 sessions and having a lot of fun, not really putting a lot of expectation on myself. And I stumbled across this gem of a route that doesn't really get climbed at all. It's called Rude Femmes.
Rúngne presents. She is woman, she is femme. She sees chalk, she wants chalk, but only Rúngne chalk wanted. Chalk de jour. Je suis femme. Touch, feel. Recherche, magnésium. So sticky, perfect texture. For her perfect grip. Je ne sais quoi, je ne sais quoi, je ne sais quoi, je ne sais quoi. Rúngne, it's like putting your head inside a cloud. Déjà vu, climb, did I climb, Merci beaucoup. Win a year's supply of chalk, chalk bag, bucket it. Enter the free round in the link in the description below. Merci beaucoup. Enjoy the show. Au revoir.
The story of Rude Femmes starts with Rude Boys, actually, which is one of the iconic lines in Smith Rock. It has this really cool bouldery moment at the beginning, and then it finishes on your classic, terrifying runout Smith slab. So this climb has always been on my radar, and I just never really got around to it because I was projecting all the time. It was really surprising because it only took a few tries to go up Rude Boys, and even though I was kind of scared on the run out, I feel like I wasn't really fully prepared for it. So it was really cool, but at the same time it wasn't really like this enjoyable experience on the climb, but I was really proud I did it. And then I was told that there was this left variation that rarely gets done. It's an Alan Watts climb. Again, it's really run out and the slab turns up. It's not like the Rude Boys 11 minus slab, it's more like a 12 slab in my opinion, and there's not really a place to rest. So it's this climb that starts on the same boulder and then you just have to keep it going and keep it together till the end. Looking at this climb, I thought, okay, it's 1 grade harder than Rude Boys. I'll probably just go up it, it'll be fine.
I'm trying to warm up on this, which might be a little brutal.
Here I was with all this confidence of like, I can do slab, I can do hard slab, this is fine. And I was just so scared, it was so difficult. I was mixing up my hands on my first lead attempt, and it just wasn't gonna be the way for me to try to on-site the slab. Sometimes I can get ahead of myself because I just wanna send something, and I forget that often the experience I'm looking for is an enjoyable one, and one where I'm really appreciating the movement, really appreciating the beauty of Smith Rock, and not scared out of my mind, even if it's a scary route. I think over the years of trying scary things, and especially with trad gear, I realized that there is a way to make a scary experience really enjoyable and not scary. I've struggled a lot with fear in climbing, especially lead climbing. It's just always something that's there, and especially if I haven't sport climbed or trad climbed in a while, if I get back on the rock, I feel really shaky and I feel like I'm over gripping, I feel really scared. So what I like to do is set up a top rope. And I like to do this because you've kind of eliminated this falling factor. And whenever I do a route for a second time, I'm able to relax, loosen up, and really just flow without any fear kind of taking over my body. I think that's really, really helpful. And the more I do that, the more I have confidence that every time I climb something, it will learn down, it will get easier. And by the time I'm ready to send it, I feel so confident, in the process, and it really eliminates the fear for me. I went up it, really felt confident, came down, did it again, and I felt really ready to lead it. But what I did instead was I decided to take 2 rest days. Again, I really wanted a good experience. I didn't want to feel like I was gripped or tired. I wanted it to be just lovely and fun. And so after 2 days of rest, I came back feeling just like re-energized. 2 days is a lot of rest for me. I have a lot of trouble resting, so for me that was like, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm taking 2 days, like what am I gonna do? And I came up and then I top roped it again on that day to like really remember all the moves, pulled the rope and started to flow.
Je voudrais plus de pain, s'il vous plaît.
The day I went for it, actually, Alan Watts was there, which was really exciting because he's the one that bolted this climb. And I actually asked him about the runouts because I'm always curious why Smith is so run out. A lot of the time it's because, you know, they're bolting by hand or it's just expensive to add more bolts in. And he told me that he actually added 2 more bolts into the climb from when he sent it, which just blew my mind that he climbed this climb so run out, so much more run out than what I had to do.
Alors vous voyez, mes compagnes, j'adorais grimper sans fin. Et comme le ciel bleu, on ne connaît pas de limite. Nos rêves prennent vie, ravir en franchit. Chaque défi, chaque sommet. En rythme avec le vent, on s'élance, on se surpasse. Force en nous, on avance, avec grâce, avec espace. Percoler ses crânes, chamis lourds, budget, brucière comme moi. Médaille entre les pieds, serviront, serviront les deux jeux de part. Les nerfs aussi, les sensés, font sans ciel regarder. Je la roche en dessous le ciel comme toi. Dans les forges de
I was like halfway in the run out, and I remember I was so relaxed. I actually think one of my feet slipped or something, because I was just like so chilled, and I was like, oh. And I looked down, and I remember taking the information in that I was so far above my last bolt, and being like, oh, like I'm totally okay with that. There was no fear in my head. And then there were some people watching and they were all cheering. And I just remember like smiling back and being like, yeah, like I'm having so much fun. Like I was beaming almost the entire climb. It was really cool, like having that experience and noting how exposed the climb was and how far above the bolt I was and how okay I was with the whole situation and how free I felt without that fear holding me back. I'll work around you, don't worry. You can take. How do you feel? Oh, that felt so good. I just felt so in control, like the whole time. That was one of the best experiences sending I've ever had. Sorry. That was so good. As you can see, it's not climbed too much, but maybe it'll be climbed more now. It's a really good climb.